Hello children, hello everybody, and welcome to Mrs. Turner's Story Time. Wow, what a different week it's been for me this week. I've actually been in school and it's been lovely to see you all, and a lot of you are commenting on seeing my stories on YouTube, so I'm glad you're enjoying them. And so my story today was actually recommended by some of the children in reception, and they asked me if I would read The Three Little Pigs, and it is a favourite story of mine as well. I love it. So we're going to read The Three Little Pigs. So I hope you're all doing good sitting, good looking, good listening, and good concentration. Okay, because it's story time. And here is the story, The Three Little Pigs. And there we've got 1, 2, 3 little pigs. And who's that in the background, huffing and puffing? We all know who it is, and I can hear you saying his name, the big bad wolf. Right, let's have a look, shall we? And there we have the house where the little pigs live at the moment. And they live in the woods. There was once 3 little pigs named Horace, Boris and Percy, who lived together in a teeny weeny cottage in the forest. Forest, there they are, look. You see the 3 little pigs. One day, Mummy Pig said, "You're all too big to live here, so you must go and build houses of your own. But beware of the big bad wolf. Take care your houses are safe and strong." "Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?" chuckled Horace. "Not me," giggled Boris. And so the 3 little pigs set off. Before long, they reached a large field. "I'll build my house right here out of straw," Horace cheered. "Straw? Are you sure?" asked Percy. "Oh, yes," Horace said. "Then it's playtime for me." And with a pat, pat, pat and a hip, hip, hooray, Horace built his house out of straw. Gosh, that was very quick, wasn't it? Very quick house that he built out of straw. Soon after, Boris and Percy reached the edge of the woods. "I'll build my house right here out of sticks," Boris squealed excitedly. "Then I can go and play with Horace." "Sticks? Is that wise?" asked Percy. "It's perfect," Boris said. And with a stack, stack, stack and a tra-la-la-la, Boris built a house of sticks. There it is. You see the house of sticks. All afternoon, Horace and Boris laughed and danced. They had quite forgotten their mother's warning, because all they wanted to do really was play. Yes, that's what children like doing. But Percy plodded on. "I want my house to be safe and strong," he thought. Then he came to a brickyard. "This is just what I need," he said. So day after day, Percy worked with a rumbly bump and a tip, tip, tap and a heave, heave, ho, until at last his brick house stood tall and proud. How magnificent is that? Look, children, what a lovely house. Very clever pig, isn't he, Percy? Very clever. The summer passed. Then one day, Horace was taking a lovely bubble bath in his little straw house when he heard something growling. He peeked out of the window and saw 2 big beady eyes.
Little pig, let me come in.
Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin, yelled Horace. By my snout, cried Horace. It's the big bad wolf.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down,
cried the wolf. And he huffed and he puffed and whoosh! Horace's house blew down, down, down. To the ground. Horace yelped and scurried all the way to Boris's house of sticks. Look out! He cried, diving behind the sofa. There in the window were 2 big beady eyes and a sharp pointy claws. It's the big bad wolf! He chattered.
Little pigs, let me in,
Roared the wolf. No, not by the hairs on her chin, trembled Boris.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in.
And crash! Boris's house clattered down, down, down. Dear, what a mess. Horace and Boris squealed and galloped all the way to Percy's house of bricks. Look out! They shouted, and Percy saw big beady eyes. You see him? Sharp pointy claws. And truly terrible teeth. There he is, look. It's the big bad wolf, he cried. What's Percy going to do?
Little pigs, let me come in.
Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin, shouted Percy.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
So the wolf huffed and he puffed. And he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed. But Percy's brick house stayed up, up, up. There he is, look. He can't blow the house down, can he? The big bad wolf couldn't believe his whiskers.
I'm the big bad wolf, he howled. No tasty little pigs ever get away from me.
What's he going to do next? Oh, help! Shivered Horace. He's on the roof. What shall we do? asked Boris. Quickly, I have an idea, whispered Percy.
Yum, 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 here I come,
laughed the wolf, and he slid down the chimney. Down, down, down. Right into a giant pot of boiling water. Uh-oh.
And ow, 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 ow! Then he leapt up from the pot and ran away as fast as he could.
There he is, look, running away. Oh dear. What do you think happened to his tail?
And his bottom.
They must have been really hurt, do you think? Yes, I think so.
After that, the three little pigs never saw the big bad wolf again. And excuse me. And with help from Percy, they built one big, strong house where they could all live happily ever after. And all live together. There they are. That looks like a lovely house, doesn't it? Can you see the lovely shapes in the house, the love hearts, look? They've even got a slide coming from the top of the house down into the garden. And look at the lovely river, the lovely moat that they have going around their house. It's a little bit like a fairy tale castle, isn't it? And we like fairy tale castles, don't we? Yeah, we do. And that is the end of the big bad wolf.
And that is the end of Mrs. Turner's story time. And I think that might be the end for a little while now. But if any of you see me at school and you've got any other suggestions of stories that you would like me to read, I'd be very happy to read them to you. So enjoy listening to that story and take care. Bye-bye. Bye.